evening. Welcome to the opening statement right here on Tampa Bay TV. I am your host, Dianne Hart. Tonight, I have the distinct pleasure of interviewing one of the most phenomenal soul singers in the industry. That is Miss Sheila B. Sexy. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great today. I'm doing great. A little tired, but I'm still hanging in here.
That's what we have to do. Even when we're tired, we have to put our best foot forward, right?
Oh, yes.
But you're going to really be tired because you're going to be touring all over the place.
I'm excited.
But one thing I'm sure that you will do is continue. I wanted to interview Miss Sheila B. Sexy Jackson tonight because next week she's going to be dropping her single.
Yes.
And I want to make sure that you all know what that single is. You're going to get to see a little snippet of Keep Your Dog on a Leash. How about you keep your dog on a tight leash?
Tight, real short. Real short.
That's right. Well, you know, the song is Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. So you're going to get an opportunity to see a snippet. Now, the song is actually going to be released on February 15th, but you're going to see it on my show February 14th. Can't play the entire video for you, but you will get an opportunity to see a little snippet. Sheila, what have you been doing over the last few weeks?
For the last few weeks, we've been basically putting the video together because it's a strong message, to couples that has that loved one, that boo thing, that bae thing, you know what I'm saying? We've been out getting ready for the official video. And in the meanwhile, sometimes I be in the middle of writing songs. My mind be staying busy most of the time with this music industry.
That's probably a good thing that your mind stays busy because that means you are putting into play some additional music.
Yes.
And your mind is busy. First of all, let me just say to you that I want to thank you for coming to Tallahassee and performing at the Black Caucus Gala.
Thank y'all.
We really enjoyed your music, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate you taking out of your busy schedule to do that for me. So hats off to you for doing that. So what else have you been doing the last couple of weeks? You been going anywhere, playing anywhere? What have you been doing?
I went out to Houston, Texas. My brother retired, so he was super excited, and we, I had a chance to go out there and sing one of his favorite songs. I was just going to chill out, like, y'all coming to chill, you know what I'm saying? And not saying something. And then, in the process of that, oftentimes I'm networking, or I may meet people that they say, they want to get into the industry. So, I talk with them about different stuff. And it's a big field of people that's interested in singing. It's huge and it's steady growing.
Years and years ago, we used to have a lot of Southern soul singers. And then they kind of went over to rap. But, I realized that a lot of these young people seem to be kind of gravitating back to Southern soul.
They are
bringing them back.
Southern soul is a storytelling type thing,
Right.
And there's so many different genres of music, the Southern soul, the blues, R&B. But I think what's bringing them back is good feel music. You feel good about it. And it's a little different from rap or whatever, but it's just that kind of music where grandma might pat her foot. You know what I'm saying? Auntie might even rock. You know what I'm saying? So I do, the algorithm, and I'm able to go to Spotify and look at the audience. My audience are younger people between 35 and on up. I mean, it picks up the age and everything. So I'm thinking, all right. Now to do is come on to this concert. Y'all fellas, come on to the concert.
That's live and in person at the concert.
That's why I want a lot of women that support the men. So we're going to try to get these men to start coming out.
That's right. I believe that your music is going to bring out couples. So you'll have the men and the women coming out to your music because you do have some wonderful music that they need to hear. So, for me, I'm really excited about just having the opportunity to get to interview you so that I can showcase you to my city, Tampa.
I appreciate it. Soon, I got some kid folks down there in Tampa.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to find out who your kid people are. Well, I'm here in Tallahassee until March 7th, and then I'll be going home.
Matter of fact, one of my cousins, second cousin, she's a singer as well. They call her A. Renee.
Oh, A. Renee? Tell her Miss D, because that's how they know me, by Miss D. That's my beauty salon name for 37 years. I know A. Renee.
Okay.
Absolutely, I do. This is a tiny, tiny world, isn't it?
Her mom, Cozy, is my first cousin.
I'll be darned. It's a small world. So that just goes to show you, look, we don't know who we knew, right? But I'm glad you mentioned that, but I do know her personally.
Okay.
She had sang on, we did an event we used to do out in the park for Dr. Martin Luther King Day. and she has sang on that stage for us before. So I do know her. But let's just talk a little bit about what is it like? I mean, I can't even imagine. What are you feeling? Think about the fact that your single is going to drop with a with a record label on February 15th, the day after Valentine's.
When I go into the studio, I want to bring the type of music that people can relate to. And so now that I'm with the label, Pete and Thomas Loman label is so excited to have those people behind you to push you to the next level.
No, that's right.
And I feel so good about it because I did some promos and, in the beginning, and I work platforms and now I have a label that believes in me.
That's right. They absolutely do. Loman Peterson Music truly does believe in you.
They believe in me.
So excited about it.
And then I can call them talk with them and stuff like that. And those guys, they got so much knowledge of the industry. And I feel, when people call, so I got 2 calls today. People telling me they're getting ready to start this and that. I said, man, I can't do no promos now. I'm with a label now. Y'all have to call them.
I know, that's right. What you say? I'm already committed.
Okay,
you waited a minute too late, right? I'm already committed.
Yes.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine what they will be putting together as you travel around the state of Florida and throughout the country, entertaining. I'm excited for you. How's your family? What are they thinking about what it is that you're about to embark upon?
My family is so excited for me, and I grew up sanctified.
And filled with the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, right. That with the fire.
I know it. Oh, yeah.
So with the blues,
every day, 6 days a week.
Right. So my Facebook page, I be cutting up now because I used to, before I started singing the blues, right, I used to be doing little skits and stuff, right? Every time I turn around, I would get friend requests from church folks. I said, they really want to come on this page.
Church folk still like to hear good music.
Yeah.
They're filled with the Holy Ghost does not mean they're not entitled to hear good music. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be gospel. Doesn't change the fact that they are who they are. Right.
I felt that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let them come on. So it feels good to be able to be myself and relate to people. It hadn't changed. You know what I'm saying? And I tell God all the time, Lord, keep me humble. Right. If tomorrow I go from Sheila be sexy, singing on the stage, to now I'm cross seas somewhere, I still want to stay humble to be able to say, hey, how y'all doing, y'all? You know what I'm saying? And talk to people, speak to them. It's the good part about it.
Absolutely. That's critically important that we be true to ourselves and be who we are.
Yes.
Because I think then that it encourages the younger people who are coming behind you that can see you and see who you are, and that you didn't have to give up you to be somebody else. You
say that again. Say that again. Say that again. You don't have to give up what? You.
You don't have to give up you to be you. You just be yourself. And, I think that's so important.
It is.
Go through life that we be ourselves. Sometimes people get caught up, and that's why you're something. But they get caught up in trying to be something that they're not. I enjoyed meeting you in person and being able to have conversations with you because you are a regular person, much like me, just a regular girl.
Right, you humble.
You just have a voice. I have nothing. I can't sing a note.
I'm going to get you in the studio, though. You don't even know it yet, but you're coming now. You don't know it yet, but
right.
Get you in the studio.
I will probably be the one will they let me just tickle my thumbs or something? Just meeting you was very refreshing. I appreciate the person that you are because you are that humble person. You've been at this, about 3 years?
It's been about 3 years. I did some stuff with the church, but on the Southern Soul Blues side of the world, 3 years. So
how many songs have you written?
Oh my God. I did an album, and most time you have between 14 and 15 songs.
You have a lot of songs.
Yeah, I would say between, and I got some extra ones that I ain't never released yet. So if I listen to a beat and I like it, I'll buy it and just set it to the side. I was listening to a beat the other day. I like the vibe of it. And I said, okay, I can do Sheila be sexy shuffle. It'll be sexy shuffle. So I want me a slide song, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I don't want to do Dog on a Short Leash first. I think we want to listen to Caught Up.
Okay.
That's the song we're going to listen to first. It's Caught Up. And then a little bit closer to the end of our interview, we want to drop snippets of Dog on a Short Leash. And you all are truly going to enjoy Caught Up. Let's tell them a little bit about Caught Up.
Okay, so Caught Up is basically grown folks music. some people are in a relationship right now they weren't supposed to be in. And it ain't necessarily got to be a one night stand, but it's just just a phrase of putting it, caught up with somebody you wasn't really intending to be with.
That happened. Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to listen to Caught Up. We'll be right back.
Well, you can't help who you fall in love with, but just don't get caught up. Here's my story. It started out like a one night stand. You and me, baby. We both knew the plan. Baby, you have anything planned tonight? Slow sipping on wine. We lost track of time. I just kept moving. Now 6 years later, my baby still is mine. Still with me. Riding around town, holding hands, as if he's mine. But he's someone else's man. I got caught up in a one night stand. Ooh, I got caught up with someone else's man. Let me tell you how good it got, y'all. Listen, it got real good. He used to text my phone, said meet me at the spot, baby. Cause my baby knew, y'all, when this thing got hot, I know you ready to make love too. We used to talk for hours, every day of the week, every day. My best friend lover, he was my lover, y'all. My number one free. He used to slow roll it, he would take his time. It was stroking so good that I almost lost my mind. I got caught up, y'all, we got caught up in a one night stand. Was supposed to be that way. I got caught up, I fell in love. I got caught up, y'all, with someone else's man. It was somebody else's man. Yes, he was. And he gave me what I wanted, and I gave him what he needed. I got caught up. Y'all, he would be making love to me, and he would be whispering in my ear. He said, don't you get caught up. Don't you get caught up. But that loving was so good, y'all. Guess what happened, though? He used to slow roll it. He would take his time. It was stroking so good that I almost lost my mind. I got caught up. Y'all, we got caught up in a one night stand. Was supposed to be that way. I got caught up. I fell in love. I got caught up, y'all, with someone else's man. It was somebody else's man. Yes, he was.
You are watching The Opening Statement with your host, Dianne Hart, right here on Tampa Bay Television Network.
So we are back on The Opening Statement with the one and only Sheila B. Sexy Jackson. You all had better get ready because she's going to take this country by storm. Be prepared for what this sister is going to be putting down. Sheila, you have also done some other songs. I know you have Caught Up, which is just phenomenal. What are some of the other songs that you really want to get out there?
A song called How Do You Want It? You know what I'm saying? Start asking the men how they want it or women how they want it. That's more like a dance beat. I got a Christian song called Don't Give Up, Don't Give In. In addition to singing the blues, I still give the Lord some of my time.
I know that's right.
I do.
Right.
Excuse me for a minute.
And the Christmas song is Closer to Gospel.
Yeah, I had did a jingle for Christmas. God did it. Then there's another song I got called Don't Give Up, Don't Give In. I did a collaboration with the Nigerian. So, because I'm thinking like, okay, Nigerian, American, let's merge. You can get some of my platform. I definitely want some of your platform over there in the UK.
Absolutely.
Then we got this song called My Prayer. It's a deep song. I was going through transition, divorcing and fighting and, with my ex, and my mother brought my kids down to the jailhouse. I battled with me, him, and his girlfriend. Like, it was wow. 2001 was, hey. So I wrote a song called My Prayer. It was like, you know how to pray. I ain't never tell you that story, but it was a situation where I was working out of town. The relationship started on the Florida end. I was working in Houston, Texas at the federal prison. I had to come back because everybody was like, just come out. Your house is just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody driving your cars and stuff. I said, golly. So I came back to Florida, got in trouble. I snapped. Y'all ever seen the movie called Snap? I snapped. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, did you just snap?
I snapped. Like, I got in trouble. I'm trying to make this woman see this is my husband, but you can't make nobody see nobody. They had a song, you bust the window out my car, I'm busting windows.
I know that song.
I just got caught up because I just didn't feel like you should not have gotten this woman in our family,
Right,
where she come from. I went to jail 4 times in 1 month.
For this same situation?
When I came from Houston, Texas, I resigned as a federal correction officer. When I got home, all hell broke loose. You feel me? Like, and the crazy part about it, the lady was next door. I didn't know that.
You wrote a song about it?
Not yet, but I wrote, please don't play no games. That's where that come from.
Oh, okay.
Don't play no games with me. But anyway, let me tell you about that. Prayer song is so deep, and I feel like that's going to be the next one that I do, like a Christian skit where I want to put shackles on. I'm saying it's so deep. And the guy in the studio, like whenever you go to the studio, you can always get them to put music in, sound effects, stuff like that. So I said, hey, I want you to put the sound effects of the doors closing and the guard calling me.
Oh,
yeah, it's deep. It's deep. So they put the sound effects in there. And the true story is, I was such a good citizen that kept, but the 4 arrests that I did in the 1 month, the 4th time my mother called the sheriff and said, don't let her.
God, she may do the same thing again.
No matter how. Listen, they had been letting me in out on my own recognizances or whatever. Release me on my own recognizance. My mother said, don't let her out. I get out wide open.
Keep her, please. Whatever you do, keep her.
Keep her. So this last time, long story short, and I'm going to wrap this story up. She came with my children. And so she made me look at my kids. She said, I want you to look at them. She said, you know how to pray. She said, I want you to go back to that jail cell. I want you to say a prayer. So I said a prayer. I cried. I said, Lord, help me to help myself because I was out of control. Yeah. You can't make nobody love you. I lost myself. So that song right there, that's deep. My prayer. Never been released, but I'm going to send it to you. So you at the prison, that song need to be played among the inmates. They'll probably love it because they can relate to it.
So we'll have to do that on one of my visits. I can definitely arrange for them to allow me to play that song for the inmates. Because I'm sure there's so many people there that can relate to that song. Okay, so then after you got out, did you decide, I'm just not looking back at this foolishness anymore?
Yeah, I got out. I got a lawyer. We had so much stuff together that we accumulated: businesses, rental property, several houses, motorcycle, junk bank account. So we went to mediation where you go and you decide who gets what. We had to decide upon that. And the first day we went, we didn't accomplish nothing. You feel me?
Did the two of you argue and doing your mediation?
So we were there, they separated us. I was with my lawyer, he was with his lawyer, and they had a referee. We had to write down what, each person wanted. Mm-hmm. But he was like, give him the first round. Let's just see what he wants. So,
you're right. What is he going to say he wants?
Yeah. So I get the list. He want the rental property. He want the shop, the salon. He want the motorcycle. He want the truck. He want the Oldsmobile. I said, well, what did he want me to get?
So there was nothing going to be left for you.
Nothing, just one double wide trailer. But all the commercial stuff, the motorcycles, I said, we're going to be here all day. We didn't accomplish nothing at all. We ain't come to none that day. It was a technicality that happened later on because child support got behind and my lawyer's like, okay, we about to put it on them.
What song came out of that?
Please don't play no games with me.
Oh, okay.
Please, baby, please don't play no games with me. They love that. I can't
Can you give me a little snippet of that?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Let me go to it.
I like that song. But it's like, don't play no games with me. I don't have any energy.
Don't play no games with me. For real. Let me put it in. I got this tablet right here. And that's how blues came about because you're singing from experience. You know what I'm saying?
That Southern soul is no joke.
That's right? Southern soul. Here we go right here.
Well. We go against this. You know what? You play game, lying and cheating. The thing about it is, if you can't keep it real, get away from it.
Let me ask you, is that going to be the next song after Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash? What do you anticipate releasing after this one on the February 15th?
I actually have a song in queue. The little country song, one of the songs we just got to get some written terms put together on Country Woman.
Country Woman. What that song come out with?
I don't know. It just depends on the label. Whatever they want to do as far as the promotion.
Right. But I mean, what created that song, Country Woman?
Basically, a guy, he met me on the internet and he wanted to get some promotion. So he produced hit. He have an artist on his belt. So he said, you ever thought of any beats in particular? I said, well, I want to write a country song. He ended up sending me some beat and I ended up writing on it. And I wrote about the growth of me being a country girl, chasing hoes on the dirt road, hanging around the fire barrel, drinking liquor and telling lies.
So not only are you a Southern soul singer, but you can sing some country too.
I'm trying to now. I'm trying
to. Girl.
See, listen, in this music industry, don't box yourself. Don't leave yourself in the box. Because see, the way I look, this how I look at it, Madi. If I'm in Jamaican, I need a little Afrobeat. So I can sing the little Afrobeat songs, Jamaican mind. So if I'm in the country, backwoods, because I want to go between Southern soul and a little country so I can gain a little audience from all races.
I know that's right.
I say, that'll be different. That'll add some different audience. Just got to get the right video shoot to match the music.
I'm sure your radio label, Loman Peterson Music, will be helping to ensure that you get all the things that you need to be successful. I'm sure of that.
We both be working hard. Like, I see the energy they put in and I be matching their energy. So it's
that's right.
It's got to be a success story,
No question about it at all. Well, I'm looking forward to Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. Let's talk a little bit about Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. What started that song?
It's kind of crazy, but it's a true story. So when I started my singing career 3 years ago, I met a guy named Timothy Richardson. He was a promoter / rapper. I think that was like my second booking that I got in Alabama. By me meeting him, I had a song called Live Your Life. I ended up putting Tim on the singer with me. He wrote this song right here, Keep Your Dog on the Long Leash. He sent it to me. He said, what you think about this right here? So I listened to it and I was like, I don't know if I keep a man on a long leash, but I would basically change the elements of the title first of all, because we ain't gonna just let them have their way. The dog is just a way of saying it's a man, dog, keep your dog. Keep a man on the short leash is really what it means. But we just went as far as to say keep your dog on the short leash. So
right.
So we joined together. We joined forces together, and we both did a write on it. And so when I met Pete and Thomas, and I sent them a couple songs, after meeting the label, and they liked the song. And so they went in and changed a lot of stuff in it, musical-wise.
Right.
They got a live guitar put on there. I think Reggie P, is it Reggie with the what he does, the guitar?
Yeah,
Reggie P. So, and it just sounds so, it went from just a beat to a track.
That's right. That's what record labels do, right?
Oh man,
polish it up.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. And then he left like a cliffhanger. So it may be a part 2.
Well, I'm sure you'll be ready for it.
Yeah, it may be a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, I can't tell it all, Miss D.
That's right. No, you can't tell all the story. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to listen to, well, we're going to see snippets of Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. Of course, we cannot release the song tonight because it will be released on the 15th. It will be released tomorrow night because we are on the 14th. We can't release it, but it will be released on the 15th. And I'm sure Detroit Hot Radio will be blowing it up, and along with many other stations around the country. Also, I know that Detroit Hot TV will be doing a big rollout on the 15th. So listen, y'all get ready because it is going to be lit. And so we want you to take a couple of minutes. We're going to show you just a snippet of it. We can't give it all to you. Wish we could, but we can't. So we'll be right back.
You better keep that dog babe, on a real short leash, baby. Oh, baby.
Welcome back to the opening statement with the one and only Sheila B. Sexi. You just saw a snippet of that video, so listen, you all. When it drops tomorrow, we want all of you all to run out and buy the CD. I know y'all like to download everything. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, we need you all playing it every day, all day, introducing it to all of your friends. Because it is hot. I am so looking forward to it being released.
Yes.
I know what it's going to do.
Listen, they been asking for some CDs. I said, y'all still use CDs?
Yeah, they still do CDs, girl. Somebody out there makes CDs, I'm sure.
Oh, they still
take your song and they'll have it all over CD.
Yeah. So I had said I'm out to get with Peter Loman and say send a ship because most of everybody, some of the young generation, they do the download stuff.
I know. But us old people, we don't know that much about downloads. So, we want to buy it and keep it and all of that. But I don't know how they do music today. All these young folk, they do everything. Yeah. They can figure it out. But what we want them to be doing is absolutely listening to the song. That's what we want you all doing. You want all ears and eyes on Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. And I know they're going to enjoy it because it is bad.
Yeah, and I want them to get it and share it among their friends and upload it on their Facebook page because we're going to grow. And I hope you're not working so I can take you with me now. So
after March 7th, girl, I'm free to roam the world.
Come on.
See you in concert somewhere around these United States. Hey, I don't mind traveling across the water.
I know.
To another country works for me.
That would be great.
You will blow up. There's no question in my mind. You have a huge Facebook following, but tell people how they can get you. You're on Facebook. What are some of the other social media that you're on?
So I have several Facebook social media platforms. Facebook is my biggest one. On Facebook, I'm Sheila Jackson. I do have an artist page, Sheila B. Sexy. I don't think you probably have seen that. I need to really start going over there a little more.
Yeah, right.
On my Sheila B. Sexy page, and I ain't seen nobody. I'm like, I got to get this traffic from over here
to over there.
I really do, for real, for real. I have Instagram page. My email was 2sexy929. That's the name I have on Instagram, 2sexy929. Then I have a TikTok. I think it's 2sexy929. What I'm trying to do now, I got to go back and change some of the titles so they can now know. I have a YouTube channel. YouTube is worldwide. There's a lot of people don't do Facebook, but they do YouTube. Sheila B. Sexy. Y'all go over there, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button. I do want to be a household name, and it comes from having good music.
So you heard it right here on the opening statement with yours only, Dianne Hart, on the Tampa Bay TV network. You can catch us every single Wednesday night at 7 o'clock on Roku, the Lit TV network. Tampa Bay TV is my channel. I know y'all think all I do is politics, but that's not so. If you could join me, please, on Saturday morning from 8 to 9 on my Facebook page, it's Dianne Hart. And you can literally learn a lot about the political world. On February 15th, Keep Your Dog on a Short Leash. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.
Okay, baby.